406, 420, 409, 425. Yes, sir. Prior to your application has been rejected after charging, then how can you move it forward away? No, no, no. After charging, this is first mail application. After it doesn't go. Laliत भाई काम के लिए बता दो दिखना सर yes okay दिखना सर then yes current applicant fees case number 3 4 and 5 has been charged under section 406 420 409 465 467 468 471 1 yes yes sir brief text of the case is that case number 1 to 7 have created a trust at Junagadh, and a trustees of the trust and case number 8 has only joined the trust for the charitable purpose. The case of the prosecution is, Your Honor, that they have created a scheme for the unmarried people that you deposit rupees 25,000 in the trust. At the time of your marriage, you will receive rupees 1 lakh, with a condition that you have to add one more member under you, who will also deposit rupees 25,000. Your Honor, the prosecution case is that the trust, Real Friends Foundation Trust, received 3 crore 26 lakh 3,325 rupees from 1,315 members, from which approximately 2 crore 20 lakh 600 rupees has been already been refunded to 242 members. The prosecution's case is that remaining members whose payments were not refunded for those checks were issued, and due to insufficient balance in the bank, the checks were dissolved. Due to this reason, this case was the complainant filed this case. This is the fact of the case. Now, the very first thing, they have charged criminal breach of trust and cheating. These both cannot go together. Either it can be criminal breach of trust or either it can be cheating. And also they have added section 409. Which is only applicable to government servants, merchant, bankers, and agents. Here in this case, they are trustees. It cannot be declared as an agent. For agent, there can be a principal. They cannot be declared as an agent. There can be agent, but here in this case, sir, there is no principal. Who have assigned work to the agent, there is no case like that. I am relying upon the very first judgment of the Supreme Court of India. That I will go to this subject. No, sir, I am just describing highlight of the case. Don't read it. You show me that what is the proposition and what ratio and lay down back. You show us that how it is equated to the tax. Yes, sir. The highlight of the case is that only monetary demand by any person cannot constitute criminal breach of trust and cannot section 405 cannot be invoked. A criminal prosecution for criminal breach of trust cannot be invoked. Only monetary demand. Here in this case, there is only monetary demand of rupees. And also for which checks were issued but which was dissolved. The first point. The second point for related to the cheating. 420. 406 and 420 cannot go together, but still they have charged section 420. To constitute section 420 cheating, the guilty man, the presence of mens rea must be present at the time of making promise. Here they have promised to give rupees 1 lakh there, in which more than 80% of rupees has already been refunded. So at the time of making promise, they have no intention to commit a fraud. Still they have not committed a fraud, but to constitute the ingredients of cheating at the time of making promise, there must be present presence of mens rea must be present at the time of making promise. If they wanted to commit a fraud, they will not refund any of the amount. They have already amount more than 2 crore 50 lakh rupees. The second thing, Your Honor, the third thing, against the judgment of the Supreme Court of India, that I have promised one thing, that you deposit amount and I will refund you. Is a one kind of contract, and I fail to repay the amount is a breach of contract. And one type of breach of contract, and breach of contract cannot be constituted under section 406 of IPC. Where only fail to fulfill the promise of monetary demand cannot be a breach of trust. The main highlight of this judgment is a breach of contract does not give rise to criminal prosecution for cheating. Then another judgment, to attract section 406 and 420, the same thing which I have mentioned before, there must be a prima facie established that there was an intention to commit fraud. At the time of making promise from the very first stage, there must be an intention and prosecution must prove the intention at the time of making promise that accused had intention to commit fraud. They have already paid half of the money. And our last judgment, which is not related to this, it is related to the 302 murder case, but the highlight of the case is, I think Karnataka High Court, they have given that here one accused is a woman. That any woman is liable for bail, even in non-bailable serious cases. This is the highlight of the case. So I have put this judgment. It is related to 302, but I don't know. And Your Honor, JPID, they have inserted JPID section 3. If you go through section 3, the wording of the definition is any financial state establishment. And the definition of financial establishment also been given under section 2. In that section, Your Honor, there is clearly written any person or group of individuals who commit breach of section 3. Here in this case, they are trustees. They are not single person or group of persons. They have created a trust and they are acting as a trustees. So, GPID Act itself does not cover here. It is not a financial establishment. It is a trust created for the charitable purpose. And GPID Act is only and only for the financial establishment. Yes, sir. Your Honor, if you look at the role of current applicant in the charge sheet, the accused number 1 and accused number 2 are the administrators of the trust. And accused number 8, who is not a trustee, but who has joined only for the charitable purpose, this entire thing has been done by them. The current applicant 3, 4, and 5 are just trustees of the trust. They don't know anything about the incident, whatever happened. They don't have any active role in the entire incident. One thing more, they have also inserted the section of forgery, 471. Now, definition of forgery is to create a forged document and use as a genuine document. Here in this case, in the charge sheet, the prosecution case is that they have given the receipt of the money, and they have written the amount which is not paid. They have written something amount which is different, and they have paid amount different. Here in this case, the receipt is genuine. According to the case of prosecution, the receipt is genuine. The amount is different. And to constitute the section of forgery, there must be a forged document which is being used as genuine. So, definition of forgery is also not applicable. So, my humble submission, Your Honor, to release accused on regular basis.
In 10-15 minutes, I will put it.
Okay, 15 minutes. Wait it for. Yes, sir. Before 30 rejected.